Hi team, Anna here, makeup creator, teacher, and educator specifically for people with hooded eyes, oily and textured skin, 30 plus skin. We love everything makeup on this channel. And today we are doing something super fun. You guys, I have received the cutest PR possible from HUDA Beauty herself. I'm wearing their little bow. I have the big PR box over there. Over the holidays, I was away and I was like so excited when I came back and saw this stuff right here at my home. Super grateful for the brand. I cannot wait to dive in. Spoiler alert, I have tried a lot of it and I've posted some short videos on that. I'm just so excited and I loved the product so much that I did want to do a long form video on all of them. So let me show you what comes in this collection. We have this beautiful electric lilac print out presentation. Oh my god, all of these influencers and Huda, they look phenomenal. So of course, the most important thing we have in this collection is the new Easy Bake powder in the shade Ube Birthday Cake, which is going to be that lilac-y purpley shade, and the entire collection is kind of like about that shade, which is actually my favorite color in the world. So I also got a little mirror from them. I think I also had some hair clips, but I don't see them around here. So let's just concentrate on the makeup because that's the most important thing. We have the new blush filter blush in the shade Ube Cream, and we have a faux filter gloss in the shade Ooh Baby. So all of these three things are kind of purpley toned. Another thing that was in the box was a pink powder, the classic Cherry Blossom Cake, my favorite powder by Huda Beauty, a pink blush that I haven't tried yet, and something else that was pink. But we are going to be reviewing, testing out, and sharing our thoughts about these three specific products in the Lilac collection. I can't wait to dive right in, and I'm so excited about this because I know we're about to look so good. We're about to look so lilac-y, so beautiful, so gorgeous. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm looking a little bit shiny and gross because my face is not set. I have some foundation, concealer, and bronzer on, but we have to go in with a liquid blush before we can set our face. So let's try this out. This is the Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Ube Cream. This lilac-y, really pretty, beautiful color. I have only tried this product in their bronzer shade and I did enjoy that a lot. I actually wear it when I need to be out the door and I don't want to apply bronzer and blush. I just go with that shade and it works amazing. I really do love the formula on this. It's blending out beautifully. It's super pigmented. It's just a really nice and long wear product. The only thing I dislike is the applicator. I just don't necessarily understand why it's looking like it's looking. I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger and less circly. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just being nitpicky here, and you know, I really enjoy this product and the formula in this, and that's what's important. But let's go ahead and apply some of this lilac-y shade. So at first I was like, guys, I can probably, like, I won't be able to pull this off, right? It literally looks purple and I look not very much alive, but hear me out. When you blend this out, and I'm just using a typical sponge, it kind of blends out to be a really beautiful pinkish blush color. It doesn't have that necessarily that like cool toned purple tone to it. You see that cheek? It looks really beautiful and blushed. So I was super excited to see that it doesn't actually transfer like that on my cheek, that it kind of working with my skin tone, it creates this absolutely beautiful blush shade. And I was so excited that I can actually pull this off and like use, you know what I mean? I'm applying a little bit more just because this is a product you can build up and I do love that. It does not disturb any of the layers underneath. It's really easy to blend out. It is honestly really quickly becoming one of like my favorite blush formulas because how easy it is to work with. So let me come a little bit closer. These are my cheeks with the blush on. Super glowy, I know, but it's just because we have not applied the powder yet. I do love this shade. You saw how easily I blended out. I think it's looking gorgeous so far. Let me know what you think about these babies because I only have the bronzer shade. I'm sure I have it somewhere here. Yeah, so this shade Latte, and I have the Ube Cream shade right now. Do you have any other shades? Should I pick up more? Like, I don't know. I'm really enjoying these two, but they're both kind of weird shades. You know what I mean? Not your regular like pink or peach blush as I usually prefer, but I enjoy them so much that I'm thinking if I buy like a normal shade, normal for me shade, I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. All right, so let's get into the powder. I'm liking how everything is looking and I'm ready to set this face. All right, team, here it is in all its glory, the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake Purple Lilac powder in their new packaging as well. My favorite shade is the Cherry Blossom Cake shade, and it's really light and pink. As far as I understand, this is more suitable for medium to tan complexions with a golden undertone, which makes total sense to me. If you're a medium to deeper skin tone complexion, this is going to work beautifully on you. I know that already. However, it was a pleasant surprise that a fair girly like myself can actually use it. It is so purple. It is so beautiful. And this is going to be really brightening and kind of create that blushed look, like really blushed look, which I thought I'm not going to enjoy as much as I did, but I actually really enjoyed it. All right. So she also sent over this. You guys, this is so funny. I love that this is the size of a puff now. Like, why not, right? So we're going to go ahead and set the face first with a big one and then maybe try and bake a little bit. I'm kind of scared to bake with it because I'm so fair in the winter especially, but I mean, I'm still gonna give it a whirl. Let's go ahead and load up this puff and just pressing that in. This is what I was super pleasantly surprised with. Like at first when I opened it up, I thought, well, I won't be able to pull it off. Same thing as I did with a blush, but honestly, see how mattifying that is? And actually, I want to do a little bit of this. So this is like super mattifying and at the same time really blurring. Like honestly, low-key the most blurring powder. Rest in peace, Givenchy. But this is currently the most beautiful and blurring powder. I hope you guys can see my skin texture clearly. I'm filming for the first time on my new camera and I'm so excited. But like I don't know how the footage looks like yet. I hope you can see like every pore on my skin because that's the goal here. You guys, look how blurring that is. I look a little bit pink. Not gonna lie, this is going to give you that cute blushed look, but that's the point. That's the point. We're here for this fantasy, and you know what? I don't mind it at all. This sponge is ridiculous. Not sponge, puff, but it's so fun to use. Definitely too big for my face. I look pink. What do we think? I have set my face. It's really matte and really blurred and I love that. And one thing about Huda Beauty powder, it doesn't matter if you choose this shade or any other shade they have in their line, you're gonna enjoy it. Like the formula is impeccable. So blurring, so long wear, so beautiful. I always reach for this. So that is something to consider. All right, let's go ahead and bake the under eyes because let's live a little, right? I am planning on filming more after this, but you know what? We'll just try. I'm gonna get a medium puff. She also sent they also sent a smaller one. It's so cute. But let's just go ahead and just load this baby up and press that in. A little more. I'm not afraid of anything today. So actually the way I really enjoyed using this was kind of like a transition shade between my blush and my concealer. When I already set the face with powder, I used a brush to kind of dust this around my blush area. And that was amazing. That is on my shorts. And also I did a comparison between the pink powder and the purple powder. I'm actually gonna pop it right here so that you can see how it looks like and make a decision for yourself. But here we are baking. Let's wait for a couple of minutes, dust it off and see what we're looking like. Okay, I have my big fluffy brush and I'm going to dust it away. Yeah, we look super blushed. I wouldn't say that it looks unnatural or like weird, like it doesn't. It looks very cute and very pink. I do feel like it would suit medium to tan complexion better than me. Again, I will say that, but I like that I can somewhat pull it off. This is what the face is looking like so far. I will obviously add a little bit of powder bronzer, probably no more powder blush, and I'm gonna add some highlight to my face and then come back to test out the little gloss and then show you the final result. So far, I'm really liking it. Just look at how blurred my super textured skin looks. I'm really in love with this formula. One thing about this powder, you're not gonna need powder blush at all. Yeah, so basically I do love using this powder literally as a blush, like kind of like a little transition between your under eye and your blush area. That is, I think, confirmed today by being my favorite way to use the powder. But anyways, we're here now to test out the new Faux Filler Ooh Baby Gloss by Huda Beauty. I gotta say, I do adore this formula. I've only tried it recently from her previous launch, which was the Icy launch, and they had 3 glosses, sparkly glosses with this formula in that collection. So this one is less sparkly, as in like there is no sparkles in it, so it's going to be completely flat. And the shade is kind of looking like it's milky and lilac-y, but in reality, it's going to look milky pinky, if that makes sense. So let me demo it for you. So the thing is, it is an amazing formula. It is extremely non-sticky, glossy, and the applicator is just so big and so nice. I really, really enjoy this. And I actually do really enjoy this shade, even though it's kind of like less purpley. You know, when I'm thinking of a purple gloss, I'm thinking of Milk Makeup Adventure, my favorite purple gloss of all time, or the Pat McGrath one, the Astral, whatever. This one is more so pinky, but it still looks really, really nice. I do like the shade, especially using with this cool tone lip liner. That's how I've been using this gloss, with a really, really kind of cool tone brownish lip liner, just because this whole vibe is kind of cool tone purple. I don't know. I like to match my undertones on my face. But yeah, this is the gloss. Overall, really nice product for sure. Let me know what you think about this entire collection. For me, everything was amazing. I am really happy that I was able to use all 3 products, because when I first saw these promo pictures and Huda on herself baking with that purple powder, I was like, well, that's definitely not for my complexion. But I was able to make use out of it and find ways to use that powder on me as well. And it looks absolutely phenomenal. The finish of this is the best of the best. Like I said, I'm just a broken record here. The blush is really nice too. The shade surprised me in a good way. Really loved it. The gloss, I honestly prefer her sparkly glosses more, because you can't really see it going into my lines that much. But at the same time, I'm probably the last person on earth who doesn't have lip filler, so it's my problem. Anyways, but compared to, say, Lawless glosses, they don't do that. That is why Lawless glosses are my favorite on the market. But this is a very good, decent formula. All right, team, I think I've said all of my thoughts. I'm gonna link down below the short where I'm trying the powder for the first time, as well as everything else that I am wearing today. I was recreating this beautiful smoky liner tutorial on my hooded eyes. I think it turned out pretty good. And I enjoyed playing with the Huda collection. I really, really love their products. I've been their fan since I started doing like makeup and started enjoying makeup. Huda Beauty was that brand that I taught how to do eyeshadow on myself on with. Like literally, Huda Beauty eyeshadows, the new those OG ones, were the ones that like I use on myself when I just started doing makeup. So receiving PR from them was a huge goal of mine, and I'm so happy that I got it and I got to review this collection earlier for you guys, and I really enjoyed it. Honestly, looking really cute, not gonna lie, looking really cute in that new camera of mine. All right, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you shop through my links down below, it will help out my channel quite a lot. Thank you so much for doing that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.